That's
in
your
here.
job. Oh yeah, I get that. I'm on that. That's my job.
And I mean, battle music's fine, even if you guys don't do. I think we're at 63, but it might be 64. Actually, we should really uh, uh, give the role of chapter counting to someone. And we probably should have thought about this at like 4 or 5, but I get lost. So, anyways.
Yeah, we don't want to miss 69.
I won't miss that.
No. Leading up to the events that brought you here was an intriguing conversation with a dwarf druid that had an ancestral line that went back beyond the stories, beyond the Age of Arcanum and all of that jazz. That's how tied the I don't have my book. I got anxious to talk to you guys and didn't break out my notes. But that's how
Okay, baby.
the age of this guy went back. You had conversations. You did some druid stuff there where you hardied up the trees, which I can say now that you've done it like pretty much everywhere you go, that is huge brownie points. And that makes the locals overlook the shit that Connell will do on the regular with,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Balance.
But he said that Pride's Call, it is a hill dwarf clan, but like area, what's that place in Nevada with the alien crap?
Roswell?
Area 51.
Area 51. Yeah. I want you guys to kind of think of that kind of concept where Pride's Call, he gave you the information that it is this hill dwarf. It's bigger than a town, but it's not a city. It's not like a under the hill dwarven city. This is above ground, but it's more like a keep. And he told you that those hill dwarves guarded that during the Julius Dominion reign ages ago, to the point where once the Julius Dominion wanted to use that against I believe it was Dwendalion that took them over. That's when they cut ties and they kind of hunker down and think of it like a sacred ground, but not in your typical dwarven lore. Like they're protecting something, they're bound to that. But he told you that. You guys knew that the stars were aligning and the meteors that you have been tracking are inching closer. Actually, probably by now, with all this stuff you've done, you're probably like, Alton, you're at the point where at night you're setting it up, not out of practice, but out of calculating it, because we're probably under a month from what you and I believe Nemo calculated for the next possible activity.
I'd like to think I'd be doing a lot of math. Obviously, right. I'm looking at the typical constellations, but I'm trying to use the inertia of Ruidus as compared to my relative location of the rest of the stars to determine its general velocity, weight, and most importantly, distance from where I am on Exandria to some sort of surface. This is all
Roger
new.
that. And when we get there, we'll play through that. Jesus, every night. So you guys all got that information in, and your decision was like, hey, remember we had that brand, we had that deal with that winery out in Phelan. We got to collect our dues. We should probably pop in there before, we go into whatever end of the world thing that we may be heading in. Let's go have some fun. If I remember right, that's kind of the whole thing.
No. I believe you're correct, but if I'm not mistaken, we also got wind that something may be amiss.
Well, you got wind of that as soon as you teleported through the trees from the big, massive trees that the Griffins sat on as you shot through the roots down what would be the Dunrock Mountains, what feels like tunneling through like an avatar. That's the way I like to think of teleport via trees, like the whole tree of life. You find your connection, your body goes blank, your soul passes through, and your body meets you on the other side. As you were met on the other side, you were brushed by a pack of wolves and some very poor, loud hunters. And just so I'm clear, right now, currently, where you guys are, the threat is on the east side. But when you teleported through the trees, the wolves were running from the Plume Groves, which is to the west. So I don't want you to think that I'm mushing. It is two separate things, but you did save this pack of Band-Aid hunters. Connell was, once again, staying in character, real close to doing something. I would say you probably made him hate his life, right? Like, you made him feel bad about himself, and
I was gonna kill him.
yeah, Connell stuff. So that brings us to, you had a conversation with Ovesso, Mr. Ovesso. He gave you a shit ton of gold, and he also told you that the next quarter isn't looking good because his vineyards are being plagued by something that it's not killing the plants, but it's stopping their growth. You guys, as true heroes, and probably not wanting to forfeit the profits on the next few quarters, agreed to go out and find what's happening. Connell, after 3 or 4 hours of walking, you and I believe it was Marlo started to notice that like saliva, almost to ooze, but not a little bit thinner than like a goop. I think you got what, 3 or 4? Do you have it written down?
It was 3 beasts.
You got 3 vials? No, vials.
Oh, I have it written down. Hold on. I only got 1 full vial.
No, you got more than that. I think it was 3. Or let me tell you, it was 3, and I was just riffing.
Yeah.
As long as you have vials to get it from, when
I do.
You started to see it, there is more than enough there for you to get 3 vials of.
Okay.
And as you started to notice these large prints, Marlo, right? Like probably twice the size of like Tushar's feet. You know, and Well, it looks like quadrupedal. The front and the rear are definitely different. Like it's feet and hands, but it looks like it maneuvers on all fours when traveling at periods. You guys got to the dip in this, and you hit this huge patch where just everything was stalled. You know, everything was stalled. You started to notice moving in the trees. Brightbeard, getting bored with the situation, grabbed Dorspira straight towards the trees. At the same point, Team Dushar, Marlowe, Connell, and Alton, the three of you formed a formation around Alton as you brought your spellbook out, got the components from Red, and started laying them out and doing your incantations. I believe it was Connell that set Ash up. And you noticed from the north and the south, two large beasts break out of the tree line and slowly start to make their way. You guys were real defensive. Meantime, Dorspira and Nemo bamfed into the woods. You saw like a little hill, these two beasts going over the top of it. Nemo cast banish. You twinned it, right?
I did a. It's not twinned. I did a 6th level banishment.
Okay. Where one of them rolled really bad and one of them rolled surprisingly well. And one was gone. At the point where that happened, on the back of Dorspira, he heard this shriek like, "Ah!" And he turned around with his mace and just like shrugged his shoulder. Guy came off a little bit, T-balled him into a fucking another dimension, doing 77 fucking points of damage to this dude. When he hit the ground, you noticed the ground just kind of wrapped over him. What's your passive perception? Because I wanted to play into this. Same with you, Brapier.
13.
13?
Passive perception is a whopping 18.
Okay. Too sharp. So, was there anything else that Team Defensive did that I didn't describe? So this scene set. I will say you guys were in the team with Alton. You were still in the vineyards, and there was like that 30, 40 feet like break in the field before the forest that Dorspira and Nemo went into, and you guys can't see him because if you've ever been in a fucking farm field and looked to the hedgerow of the woods, you would know that it is just cluttered with fucking gnarly weeds, and it's really hard to see in there from the outside. However, Dorspira and Nemo, you know which direction you came from, and the woods is kind of open, so you can see. Yes, Alton, before we...
Just a meta question. If I was going to label the general area, right now I've called it the vineyards, but can I give a more, like, the vineyards of something? Or
this is the Avesso vineyards. Avesso is the wine family. It's one of 4 large wine families from Phelan. Phelan is, like, realm renowned for their fucking wine. And I'm pretty sure the only other place that you like, if you walked into a bar outside of getting wine from this part of the world, the only other place would be from the Lion Hearts of Comorta.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, I just needed a quick refresher. I'm just trying to detail some of my notes.
You guys are fucking killing me here. All right. let me plug this camera in. I'm gonna run a top-down camera on. Yeah. I'm going to run a top-down camera on Twitch, and I'm going to take my main camera and try to move it around as best as I can. But I have like a 3-foot by 3-foot map laid out of where you are. So just to give you guys the thing, I'm going to say, I know I took that picture earlier. I just wanted to show the size difference. I'm going to say Dorspirit and Nemo. The other guy is more like 25, 30 feet away from you, not right on top of you. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this top down working. Is that good? Guys?
I don't see anything.
I don't see anything yet on Twitch.
No. Was that... Did I miss anything coming into this?
Oh, no.
Oh, I don't think so. Yeah.
I cast mirror image before we ended, so there's four Connells.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, yeah, and you said that the only thing I thought about is that I'm concentrating on banishment.
Yep.
And there was something coming from inside the orchard towards
me.
Alton. Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna show you kind of what you guys. Oh, wait, Nemo's concentrating on his banishment, and is mirror image concentrating?
I believe no. Let me just double check.
All right.
It is not concentration. No.
Perfect. Hold on. Let me just try to get. Every time I try to do the top down, and I'm using a different scene than I did before. It's a fucking. All right, there we go. Now I just gotta here. Here, fuck this shit. I need you all to roll for initiative. How's that?
Oh, damn. Okay.
First roll of the night.
Okay, alright.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So, Tushar, Connell, and your 3 mirror image. Marlowe's on this side. Alton's right here. As we kick into initiative, the Magnificent Mansion door is shot up so you can see it. Oh, and Dorspira and that dude, which is right here. And just for the guys on the other side, one guy is hiding behind my microphone down here to the south. The other guy is coming from the north out of the hills right there.
There's our eyes.
This map is too large.
It is literally.
What a beautiful map, by the way.
We need to give you like a 3D rotating 4K camera.
Please.
Like the Matrix.
Please do. I just need a different mount, like a ball joint mount for my camera that swivels all over the fucking place. All right.
That's what she said.
Natural 20.
Fuck you. Right.
So 28, 12, and.
Let him get him out now.
Fair.
20 and up. No one.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
22, actually.
Huh?
Sorry.
22? Alton?
I couldn't find my mute button. Where these newfangled technologies?
The technology.
Alright.
These newfangled technology.
Was that a natural 20,
or as
Alton?
they say.
Or just a 22?
It was a 22.
22. Okay, 15 to 20.
Connell has an 18.
18, Tushar.
15.
All right, so we have Connell. And then Tushar. 10 to 15.
10.
I have a 14.
13 here.
All right, so we have for Spear.
13 for Marlo.
Yep. And what'd you get, Nemo?
10. 11 minus 1.
And Rapier. All right. So you guys see it? Let's see. Top of the round. First in initiative is this guy.
Fucking Wendigos? Jesus.
What's his name? Does he have a name?
Oh boy.
35.
I'm in trouble.
Not the little
No,
one.
no. Ask him his name. I need to write it down.
Marlo.
I think it's tiny. I think it's tiny.
Actually,
All right.
here.
I'm naming him Tiny.
I must clarify. Is Tim, how close are you from me?
Tim,
Pretty.
Are.
Okay.
Tim,
So I just need.
I don't think I cast that on you, did I?
Well, I thought the wording bond was
you
through
kicked it
the.
off. You did do the bond with Marlo before you jumped, I thought,
Oh.
right?
That would make sense why I have a second level spell clicked off.
He did, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Cool.
okay.
Is
So
that spell concentration, though?
No, it's just a thing.
Okay.
But it is within 60 feet. Which I don't think we are within 60 feet.
Marlo, 10. No.
So my AC will be 14. Just
Okay.
a quick highlight.
All right. You three.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
This dude, like foot and like this one gets knocked over, that one gets knocked over, just crushing the runs of these vines. Comes like a dog, like coming up to say hi to you, and like when you get home from work, screeching to stop, and then opens its mouth and goes, "Aah!" and just spits out this ichor at you guys. Where did I put it? Which means, oh boy, I need Connell, Alton, and Marlo to roll a Constitution saving throw,
You
please.
sure that just doesn't go right over my head?
Man, I kind of want to make you do an acrobatics roll, but no.
How's a 13?
That is a fail.
11. So that's a fail.
That is a fail, Connell.
I had a 15. I'll let you know it wobbled on the natural 20 and went over.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Almost cool.
Almost.
Marlo and Alton.
What is that? So I can.
You cannot go any higher than you are right now. Actually, here, let me rephrase that. As long as you have this condition, when you lose hit points, you are stuck there until you figure out a way to get it out. This is that saliva breath that he just drenches all over you and kind of coats you and stunts your growth, much like the vineyards that are all around. So,
Oh my God, he's like Joe Camel. He's stunting my growth.
but that's the only thing he can do when he uses that. Alton, you're up then, Connell.
Very well. Well,
You're drenched in like a greenish purple slobber.
What, am I capable of
Yeah,
casting magic?
It doesn't slow you down or anything. The only thing this stops you from doing is regaining any facet of life. How's that?
Okay, well, I'm going to do what I feel must be done. And it is a horrible idea because I assume this thing has wonderful constitution.
We'll find out.
Can you show me about 10 feet behind it?
All right.
Behind the creature?
Yeah.
Something like that. Okay. I'm going to cast Gravity Fissure at 6th level.
Okay. Is that a radius?
And it's sort of. It's a single line. So wait a minute. Never mind. I can't do it. It extends from south. Fuck that. Hold on.
What are you doing?
I have another. Oh yes. Oh yes.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Connell, you're on deck.
I'm going to cast Wall of Force
Wall of...
around it.
All right, and what's the length on Wall of Force? I know you can do... you can angle it, right? Like a wall of fire.
It's 10 foot by 10 foot. It's typically a sphere or hemispherical dome, radius of 10 feet.
Oh.
So if you unwrap it, it's 10 feet by 10 feet. Or, I mean, 10 feet by 100 feet.
Up? Or, no, you're talking like a wall. So it's 10 feet.
Like a wall.
So how do you want it?
I want to wrap it around this fucker.
Okay.
If I can.
Yeah. Here. 100 feet. 140, 60, 80. We got 20 more feet.
Can I just
Like,
close it in?
yeah. Or you want to like completely close it in? Like,
Yeah, I'd like to tighten it right up around it.
like the Pentagon.
Sure.
Is that concentration?
It certainly is.
Alrighty. And anything else?
Let's see. That's my action, and I most likely have no bonus. No, that's my turn.
All right, Connell.
Okay. Question: is the wall of force like literally walls, or is it?
No, you can see through it, but nothing can pass through it. Like
Okay.
nothing. It can't even be dispelled. I believe it can be disintegrated.
Okay. All right.
I would imagine as a young wizard, this is probably a story that you heard about this that would make you just be like, well, that's not a worry anymore. As long as he's maintaining concentration, right? Because that's what wall force is. It's a big old middle finger to that really rad painted undead dude.
All right.
So-
I will. So we can't attack or anything through it then, right?
Not this guy. You see the other dude probably 60, 80 feet off, like kind of running down the hill.
Okay.
Like coming from the woods. He broke out of the woods back here when Ash
All right.
noticed
I
him.
will.
And he's...
Okay, I'm gonna attack him and I am going to use I'm going to use Chill Touch.
What's the range?
It is 120 feet.
Perfect. All right.
That would be a dirty 20.
That hits.
Okay. And then... not bad. Be 12 points of damage. 12 points of necrotic.
Okay.
And...
As you...
bonus action... Oh, God.
As you release this spell, you know, this is one of your wizard ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got rid of the other ones.
You know, so you're getting used to the cadence of incantations, the timing, the components. It's like being in a back alley and seeing the prize, but it's a different scenario. You know, it's a different part of movements. It's tweaking. You release the spell, impacting it, and it's like the necrotic smoke, the black smoke just wraps around. This beast just rips through it. Yeah. Bonus action.
Bonus action hide if I can. There's anything to hide?
I'm gonna say there is nothing to hide behind. Well,
Okay.
I scoured the internet for 3 fucking days trying to find a STL that was grapevines because I was dedicated to painting that.
Yeah.
I settled on these fences, and yeah.
No, it's good. I am all set then. There's nothing else I can do. So.
All right. And
I just want to maintain perimeter around all of them.
you got your mirror images. That brings us to this guy. He is 35, 40, 15. He's going to use his jump. 10. Tushar, like, you bring your warhammer around as you prepare yourself. You look up and flying through the air, just this 5 foot long, like almost like alligator like snout, gnarly antlers, although this one has some broken off, black claws. As one hand like looks like it's coming in to swing at you, he is going to use his jump and bite action. I need you to make an athletics or acrobatics check, please.
What's his name?
I have him written as Tan. I was gonna do 4, but Tim banished the one, so I didn't print 4. So it's green is B, tan is Bop, gray is Blop, and the other one is gonna be Brop, but
that acrobatics check was a 23.
23, not. He rolled 18 plus 6, 24. Comes up, and as you like bring your warhammer up, the head just wraps around you, pins you to the ground. You are now grappled underneath him and prone. So prone and grappled. But because he did a special action, can't do anything else. Which brings us to your turn. So you currently have this beast over twice the size of you. Like, he bites down on your shoulder and forces you to the ground and just pins you there. You see his claws. They're like 6 to 9 inches long. They just dig into the soil as he just kind of creates this blanket pushing you. You can feel like your back sinking into the soil. It is your turn, to Spirit. You are on deck.
All right. Can I do that as Bonus action. I'll yeah. Giant's might. So I'm gonna no, this is not gonna happen. And so let me just
You go in.
Not so little anymore.
You're still prone.
Yeah, he's still there, but I mean,
Yeah, he's still on top of you, but the vantage has shifted.
So as I'm prone, do I have a good am I seeing his front, or how is he positioned in your mind?
I guess as you do your giant might, it would be chest to chest, but you're on your back and he's on your chest. You're now pretty much the same size.
All right. I'll use my breath weapon on him. Point blank.
Ooh. Okay. And what's that? Is that a tech roll?
It's a Dex 15 check.
He rolled an 18, so that's a 19.
I'll take half. So let me roll damage and you'll take half. Okay. Let's see. So half of 21 cold damage.
21. 10. 10 points.
10.
Okay. Part of his antlers, as you release your weapon, he turns his head. You freeze part of his antler, snaps instantly, just shattering around, cascading on the ground. You are still grappled, and you are still prone.
Right. And any other movement would be using an action, right?
You couldn't use any movement until you use an action to break your grapple.
Perfect. All right, end my turn.
All right, that brings us over to this side. As Thor Spirit, you took your mace of the Moonweaver and you cleaved that guy. I think it made you roll his strength, I'm pretty sure, and he went far. So, as he covered up, you don't see him anymore. However, you see this other large, undead-ish creature. He's not giving you undead vibes, because you get that, right? Is that what?
I mean, I know I have to cast it.
Okay.
I think I don't know if I get that automatically.
All right.
I don't think I do. I have too many features and traits now, but I don't remember that one.
So
you have a similar thing. So yeah.
Yeah.
So he's about 20 feet. He's they were charging at you guys. He's about 25 feet away from you, and you don't see the other dude.
Well, Ethan would have liked the smarter of the two characters to go first here, but life goes on. So, their spirit sees something charging at him, and he's gonna charge back at it because it seems like the right thing to do in the moment.
Okay. Are you gonna run up to him?
I'm gonna run up to him.
Right. Jeff, this is the gray-based character. And he would be B-Blop. B-Blop, I think I said. I forget. I actually had something clever written up, and I forget it now. So.
Honestly, I was just kind of being a dick about their name.
Yeah, I know what you were being.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's, or the fact that they even have names. I mean, I don't mean to get, derogatory here, but they're like crazy monsters.
Door Spirit, you run up with your mace of the.
Yes, and I'm gonna take a swing at his head.
Tippy toes, a little bit of a jump even for your elven body to get up to his head, fully extended.
Yeah.
Come down.
That'd be a 26.
Crack it right on the top, You see the jaw slow motion where the bottom and the top meet in an uncomfortable way. Just crooked. How much damage?
Sorry, I'm gonna do a second level smite. And you said no undead, right?
I don't think so.
Okay. And give me 1 minute as I get all my dice, because I know how to play my character, guys, as you all know. I'm very good at it.
Hey, Tim, what do you think? Conjured Wendigo type things. If they're conjured, they are undead because they're not raised, right?
Andy, you're the DM. Are they undead?
But no, but I want it to make sense.
If they're conjured beasts, it doesn't sound like they're undead conjured beasts.
All right, that's confirmed.
Yeah.
I would love to give all of you guys as many die to kill my creatures with. Trust me,
No,
I do.
Fuck me up.
Yeah. All right, so that's a 32 for the first hit.
32, straight, or is there radiant?
Yeah. Oh,
did you smite?
Yeah, there is radiant. I did use smite, so
That's
would be
straight no chaser.
straight no chaser. You got it.
32 for the first hit. Crack it. Half its teeth come out, and I mean, it was a fucking solid hit, but this guy, he fucks.
Cool. Well, I'm about to fuck up his whatever knee is closer to me. I'm gonna try and take that out on my second swing.
All right, that would be his left rear knee as he's like curled up, getting ready to attack you.
Be careful, Dorothea.
You like
I don't.
you slam him on his head with that elven like flourish, spin your mace of the Moonweaver around, and just come at it like a baseball bat and smack his thing. What's the to hit?
That would be 22.
22 hits.
All right, and then another second level smite. And this one is 16, 24, 27, 36 points of damage, and it's, I think, all radiant because I activated my head, I think, last time.
So that's 68. Roll me a d20, please.
Ooh. That would be a 6. Thank God I rolled it now.
6.
Or maybe not.
Like,
who knows?
You smash him down with the first heavy blow. Flip your mace, come at the side, and you crush him. You don't generate enough power to completely flip him and knock him prone, but the one knee just buckles down, and you see it like dig into it pushes him a couple feet, just to this side. It buckles down. 2 heavy fucking hits. You have you used, we'll say, 20 feet of movement.
What was the damage on that last one?
36.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. All right, that's it. I'm just going to stare at it menacingly now.
It is his turn.
Nice, let's go.
You hit him. He is going to make 3 attacks at you. The first 2 are with each claw, and then he is going to come down with a bite. The first one is 12.
Misses.
Second one is 27.
That hits.
All right. You take 8 plus 11 is 19, plus 6 is 25, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
You can do that. That would be a natural 24
Natural 20?
or 26.
Okay. So 7, 6, 13, 14. So you take 25 points of slashing damage from the second hit, or piercing. I would say more, as his claws enter, pierce your skin, and then you take 7 points of poison damage.
Got it.
And the mouth attack. That is a 15.
That just hits.
Okay. This one is 12, 18 points of probably piercing damage again. And 2, 3, 5 points of acid damage. As like the fangs sink into you, you can feel like the where he pierces your skin just start to like burn. You know, almost like you've seen Connell make all kinds of poisons and potions and shit like this before. You know this is just rancid and it hurts. You don't have any metal up there, do you?
I don't think so. I think
No.
I'm like basically naked now.
Perfect. That's his turn. That brings us to Marlo. You have
All right.
this. My dungeon wall is a wall of force. He is completely contained. And you see this other one like trample down, pin Tushar. Tushar even grows to giant might, and he's still fighting this guy. He's still on top of him like fucking Khabib from UFC. He's just wrestling the shit out of Tushar.
Can Alton, can you confirm, does Wall of Force have a top to it, or can I get in from the above?
I think it's 10 feet tall.
Okay.
Yeah. I think there's an opening up there.
Well, you got that. That's not an immediate. Marlo's gonna turn around, and how far is the creature on top of Tushar?
20, probably 20, 25 feet. 20, I would say. They're literally both large fucking creatures right now. So.
Marlo is going to just go for it, and she's gonna cast polymorph on the creature on top of Tushar. It's a wisdom save of 17.
Nice.
Oh, natural one! What are you polymorph?
19 coming too.
Oh man, that was so close.
If the DM will allow it, I'd like to polymorph it into a sloth.
Fuck.
Where's your mini for that?
I don't have a goddamn mini for it. You know, I get excited at some Kickstarters, and I'm like, ooh, wild shape things. I'm like, Marlo doesn't use that much, and she's my only druid. I'm not going to invest in that, and then she does this. All right.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
I'm sorry to make you remove...
I'm only sorry that I don't have a sloth fucking mini. All right?
And I am concentrated. I'm concentrated.
Would you mind refreshing my old memory? Polymorph is your DC and type.
Excuse me?
What was the DC?
It's 17 wisdom.
17.
And I'm gonna start doing big rolls like that on the fucking camera because it's fucking intense.
I agree.
And
Very much
Love
a
that.
box of doom roll.
Yeah, definitely a
don't
box of doom.
fudge those rolls, but still, doing it behind the scenes still makes me uncomfortable. Especially like last session when I rolled like 8 straight, 15 plus rolls. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna start doing this. Someone needs to see this. So yeah, he's a fucking sloth. Now Tushar, like the claws that were like grappling you. Now he just kind of like slowly starts to turn, and like the 3 hooked claws of a sloth grab like part of your chest, not trying to hurt you right now, but he just slowly like rolls down your giant back to the ground over the next 6 seconds. He's just gonna slowly do that. Okay, Marlo. You have movement and bonus action.
I will look to confirm at Alton that he's got the guy behind the wall of force, okay, and I will take off sprinting towards where I assume Nemo and Dorspira are.
So 5, 10. What's
all
your
of
movement?
my movement. 30.
5, 10.
Excuse me, 25.
25.
I'm much smaller than I remember.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You get right here. And it's you can't see. I'm gonna say that when you're running towards them, you can see like the radiant light from Dorspira's mace, like emanating energy when he hits as he's casting smite, and you see the scenery shaking like an earthquake almost as these big creatures maneuver through it, but you still are having a hard time seeing either one of your mates. All right.
I guess I forgot to say I'm gonna yell at Tushar. Tushi, don't hurt that sloth. Whatever you do.
Okay.
And that's it.
Really quickly, Andy, I was reminded that I'm wearing half plate from waist below.
Okay. No, you're fine. This is above.
Okay.
Gonna move over here.
That changes
You guys-
things.
Don't see anything happening, but all of a sudden,
Fair enough.
Dorspira and Brightbeard, you start to feel the roots maneuver below you, grab up, and start to reach around your feet. I need strength saving throws from both of you, please. I think it's strength. That makes sense.
16.
16?
26.
26. You succeed. Nemo,
Motherfucker.
you are grappled, and I don't think this does any damage, but that's the point. And then, after this spell is finished, you hear a like a real sharp whistle. I wish I could do it. I love to whistle, but I suck at whistling. So you hear a real sharp whistle, and you see like the creature that Dorspira's like he comes to attention. Tushar, you also see the sloth like come to attention as it's rolling off your body. That is it. Brightbeard, you are up. You are currently grappled.
Fuck.
In this square of gnarly vines that are making your life fucking a little uncomfortable.
I can use my action to try to break free.
You sure can.
Okay, strength check, athletics. What would another strength check?
Yeah. Either if you're breaking 3, it would be athletics. It was a strength saving throw.
Yeah. Well, that's a lot better. It's a 19.
We rip out of it, and rather than being the dexterous person that finds the points to move in it, you can just start stomping on this.
Cool. Can I move my full 25 feet of movement towards Marlowe?
Towards Marlowe? Right? 5,
Yep.
10, 15, 20, 25 gets you.
How far away is the wall of force now from me?
10, 20, 30, wait, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 70-ish.
Okay, his spell has a range of 60 feet. Alright.
You're
blows.
right here.
Yep.
And, so 60 feet.
Alright, I will do...
That's a 60 feet line. Yeah, so you're You're just a little short. Okay.
Yes, I'm too short because I want to go inside of it.
Yep.
I will turn around, and I will do a 5th level guiding bolt towards.
Oh shit!
Big boy over there with Dorspira.
All right.
Before I forget. Plus 8. So that's 17 to hit.
17? It just hits. I think that just. Yeah.
Alright, do damage on D&D Beyond because I'm lazy. That's 31 points of radiant damage.
Woo!
And they are glowing if they're alive.
They are still alive.
And
But
they're glowing. Attacks on it have advantage.
As Brightbeard releases this blast, half of its skull blows up. Like, spins, it makes contact, antlers, half its jaw just goes off, flinging around. That brings us back to Green. He is pretty much fucked. He can't.
Wait. Is this top of the round?
This is top of the round. Actually, that's a good point.
You. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just metagaming.
No. I always forget this. I would say Nemo is still within Endorspira.
You can keep forgetting it if you'd like.
24 to Nemo, and a 16 to Dorspira.
Yep.
7 points of damage to Nemo, and 5 points to Dorspira. As like the trees, like with this spell, come alive, and as you like start running away, moving at the top of the round, just a quick shake, and a dead branch from up, spin as you go to evade out of the way, just smacks you each, in the shoulder, doing some bludgeoning damage.
Gotcha.
Now we are at the top of the round. Do we want to take it's 10:15. Do we want to break here?
I do need to pee.
I knew this was a big battle, so I know it's going to take up.
I also need to pee, but I was intending on holding it because I knew I could hold it longer than the dungeon master.
Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
Well, fuck you, then.
I can hold it.
All right, here.
Oh, come on. Are you going to do that to me?
Anybody else have any opinions? You want to break? You want to break now, or you want to break in 30 minutes?
It's the top of the round. Let's just break now.
Let's break now. All right.
I'll never make it 30 minutes.
All right.
30,
No, I don't think I'm going to go pee.
It's smart. Once again, I went hard on the intro and overtook my time, so we'll be back in like 10 minutes. God, Scamos. You should check up on him. See what's
Yeah,
going on.
100% we should. No,
Yeah,
we sent a
we
message to him, didn't we?
We should re-up while
I'm
we're
pretty
there.
sure I'm pretty sure we
Hey,
sent a
we
message
are
to
on-
him.
We are.
Always is up
We're on
for
that.
pass.
All right.
We're on that stage of Final Fantasy where we have the flying airship, you know, and we just got to finish all these side quests.
Yeah.
You know?
This made me realize Brightbeard doesn't have any magic tattoos. We need to go to Scamos.
So,
Ooh, yeah, yo,
I know a guy.
I know a guy.
Tushar.
Brightbeard and Alton deserve a little, like, we ought to get a new tattoo together.
No,
It's
agreed,
been
agreed.
years. It's been
Yes,
Does
years.
Alden have
Tushar doesn't
room
have one
yet?
either.
Brightbeard probably doesn't have a lot of room.
Alton's gonna get a face tattoo.
Oh, Jesus.
Can we
It's
settle
probably the only-
we settle
That
for
is
Nat-
100% against Cobalt Soul. Like the
It's gonna
elder,
be a little teardrop tattoo.
the elder hierarchy. There are some young members that have tattoos like that, but everybody that you consider close to you, Alton, in the Cobalt Soul, or you have that like shoulder to shoulder kind of like longevity and investment in it. You know, if you got a tattoo on your face or
No,
anywhere where you could see
No,
it would probably
If anything, I would do an underbeard tattoo across the throat, but
That
then
would
I
be
could
a-
hide it with my beard.
that's a clever way to get around it. So as we come back, wait, output mics are good and input mics are good. Top of the round.
Both mics are good.
Trees start falling in the woods, and Dorspira and Nemo crack, crack. You know, just taking some bludgeoning damage as the trees actually look like they're willingly moving. You know, there's a wind that you knew throughout the day coming across the vineyards, but this is opposite or contradicting. Influenced.
Hey Andy, we had a quick question.
Yeah.
Who heard the whistle?
What's your passive? Pretty high, right?
My passive perception's 19.
Yeah, and I know Tushar's is really high. Alton and Marlowe, what are yours?
15.
15? Alton?
Just a 14 here.
All right. I'm going to say, Marlowe, you're approaching that, so you hear a pitch, but you can't make it out. Tushar, you have observant feet, right? So, do you not? With this, I'm thinking.
Other character, you're putting my characters together.
Yeah, sorry. But you still have a 19, right?
No.
No. Oh, fuck. Marlowe,
Sure, not very aware.
you hear a pitch that's different. Connell, you hear it, but you recognize it more of a signal. You know,
Okay.
maybe you don't understand what it is, but it's deliberate, and you pick deliberate shit out. And both Brightbeard and Dorspira, probably more Dorspira, you hear it like at that whistle almost is like a pressure headache for a half a second. Like it hurts you, you know. As we get into initiative, Alton, Connell, and Tushar, you see just the wall of force lighting up and this large area just charging into it, you know, and the energy wrapping around and keeping it contained. That brings us to Alton, then Connell. What are you doing, Alton? You're concentrating on this. Alton, you're up. Connell. You're next. Let's get after it, guys.
Sorry, I couldn't find my mute. All right, I'm maintaining concentration on that one, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And
You see Marlowe starting to break through the vineyards and run in that like dead grass space between the vineyards and the woods towards the action that you can hear going on off to the east.
What's the situation there nearby? Like, everything near me is sort of knocked down. Is there a threat?
No, not currently. You see the sloth from Marlowe. It was Marlowe's wild shape, the one that was pinning Tushar down. You know the one is wrapped up. You can hear action, and you start to see like the shine of Brightbeard's. What do you got? Your greatsword up now, because the sun is setting behind you. Across this, you can see Brightbeard just starting to come out of the woods as he's smacked in the back with a falling log.
Well, I will. I suppose I'll take Marlowe's lead, and I'll run as best as an old man can. Do I jump the vines?
You know, it is smushed down from the damage of the big. I'm gonna say it's like you have to step over it. There's no jumping or anything, but you can get right next to Marlowe.
Excellent.
You can see Brightbeard 10, 20, 30, 40 feet away as he's
40 feet?
40 feet.
Okay.
Is there a threat within range?
Not that you can
I
see.
see? Then I will hold an action, and if a threat comes up, I will cast Magic Missile at 4th level.
All right, hold that, and if you don't get to use it on the round, bring it up to me, please. All right.
If I, is it wasted no matter what?
I don't like that, but I think there should be a concentration check on it. You know, like a simple roll or something.
Can I do that while I still maintain concentration on the Wall of Force?
Yes. Yes. I'm gonna say.
I love you, my friend.
All right, Connell.
You are my best friend, and I love you.
So Alton's holding concentration. You can see that image of a large bull just smashing into the barrier, which I want to say is, even though you know it's contained, it is still extremely unsettling. All right.
Yeah.
All
right. I am going to get as close to Nemo as I can. I'll use my bonus action to dash.
All right, so 5,
So that should be 60 feet.
20, 25, 30 gets you here. Straight lining 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 gets you to Nemo. But you're still on the outside of the thicket, of the hedgerow.
Do I see anything, or is it still just the outside?
If you see anything, it's more of that purplish blue radiant energy that like the spirit, the spirit's essence, but you can't see anything until you pass through this.
Okay. Yeah, there's nothing else I can really do. I will.
You could run in there and use your action to run. Movement bonus action if you want to use your action to run in there.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Um,
Meet up for stogies on the outside of the hedgerow with Brightbeard.
Wise decision.
yeah, is there any place to hide right there or no? If not, I'll hold my action for a spell.
I would do that. And because
hold
there's
my
nowhere
action.
for you to hide from anything from the vineyards. There's no threats, and you're naturally hidden from anything on the inside of the forest.
All right. I'm going to hold a second level chromatic orb for anything that looks of danger to us.
Okay. And if we get to the end of the round and you don't use it, please bring it up.
Yep. And it's a 90 foot, just so you know.
That brings us to this dude. Polymorph. Does he get a chance to save? And is it a minute or an hour, 8 hours? Forgive me, I don't use this spell a lot. 8 hours?
It is up to an hour.
Up to an hour. All right.
Or until he is its hit points drop to 0 or dies.
Okay.
And the sloth has, I believe, 3 hit points.
All right. Okay. So, you know what? I'm gonna fucking mad worship this. He's not happy. He knows he still has the mental fortitude to know that you're not on his side. I'm gonna take a bite attack on Tushar from the sloth.
But I just...
Natural 1. He opens his mouth and just Tushar, you like look at this guy as you're like, you know when he attacked last time, and you start to prepare. You look back and he's like, this.
He's sucking on your big toe.
Slowly moving at you. It probably what you would gather is an aggressive way, but it looks like you just want to pat him on the top of the head and take him home and train him. Okay, that brings us to Tushar. You are not grappled, but you are still prone. So,
I'll get up.
you get up, and the sloth just like as he slithers down, as you stand up, he grabs your belt, and he's just on his feet with his hands arched, with his claws just hanging on your belt, you know.
Marlo, what do we do with this thing?
You hear come from the backside of you as you start to run across the field. You can answer.
Just put it down and help us out.
Jeez. Sweet, I put it down. If it's
Gently.
Freaking teddy bear. So if it is hanging, if it's not tall enough, I'll put it down. Do I have movement, or do you think that was
well, you take half the movement to stand up, because you were prone from the previous turn, so you were not prone anymore. Stand up, giant might.
How far away are friends across the field from me?
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 feet.
Cool. I'll burn a key point, do Step of the Wind, and get over there.
5, 10, 15. Yep. Right.
And that'll be my turn.
It's not as stealthy as it's just fucking giant dragonborn paws ripping through the soot, throwing it up like a tractor pull. But you get over, and now I really want to rub this in. Now Nemo, Connell, and Tushar are having coffee outside the woods as you see Dorspira's, energy just clanging inside the woods as he's taking this creature on one. Dorspira, you were up.
My boy.
Well, there's not much to do other than hit this guy who attacked me. So I'm doing it. And Tim, I get advantage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the first one.
Hello? Like a motherfucker.
Yeah, first one. Ooh, that's a 19 plus like 13 or something.
Oh, yeah.
So
That hits.
yeah, cool.
Huzzah.
Huzzah! I'm going to second level smite it again because that seems to be the way.
How many? That's the third one you've used tonight, and you used what? Third level last.
Yes.
I think at the end of last session it was a third level.
Yeah, so I have 1/3 level left and
Okay.
some other stuff. So hold on. That is 10, 15, 19, and 14 is 33 plus 9 is 42 for the first hit. Radiant.
Crack! The bottom part of his jaw goes out. It swings him around. He gathers himself, but he does not have a bite attack now, as his jaw is completely broke. Still standing in front of you. Looking.
Alright, looking bad.
Yeah.
Alright. Cool. But natural one. Whoops.
As he, like, the first one you hit him, it knocks him off his balance. It's like you come back, you miscalculate, you know, his projection, and you just slam it into the ground. The ground ripples 10 feet out with the force of Dorspira's warhammer. Gathers his balance. Broken jaw, half antler missing. You hear this gasping, like a gargle from his throat. Anything else? You gonna stay there?
Yeah, I'm gonna, because I forgot to do this at the beginning, I'm gonna bonus action rage because I don't want to die this round.
Okay, you are raging. That's the end of your turn?
Yep.
Oh, let's see here. Well, he can't take a mouth attack because you broke his mouth off. So he is going to Eddie Scissorhands you and take 3 claw attacks as he tries to stand his ground. The first one is a 21 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. That is 5, 12. Ooh! Plus 8. 24 points of damage.
Piercing?
Yep. And
Sweet,
you already succeeded on the poison save, right?
Yes.
So take 2 points of poison damage. But you're not technically poisoned. The second attack is a 15, so 25.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
5 plus 5 is 10 plus 7 is 17 plus. So 21.
21 half to 11, right? Yeah.
Yep. And then you take 3 points of poison damage.
Mm-hmm.
And the last one, like, he slashes across your chest once, like, each way. And the next one, he just goes to, like, slam your head with both of his hands on each side, like a ear clap. 18?
Yep.
All right. Wow! 2 8s and a 4. So 22 plus 6 is 28 points.
All right, I'm down.
And you take another 3 points of poison damage. So check off death save.
Yep.
All right. He slams, stands his ground. As you fall, he is going to use his movement to get back. Oh, and he doesn't need this anymore because blast is gone. on. Yeah. Marlo.
Yes.
You're
How much
up.
of this did I see?
You can't see any of it.
I did see like flashes of his essence coming from that area, correct?
That was when Dorspira was attacking, but not the last attack. You don't see any magical essence coming from.
I would like to do my best to run towards where I saw him last attacking. All of my movements.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25 gets you to the outside of the hedgerow, and it is thick. And I'm gonna print terrain next time I do one of these scenes just to get that visage to you. It is not something that you can just see through.
Yeah,
Even
I get that.
I will say that you can find a spot that you can maneuver through with your survival proficiency. But you're stuck.
If I can't see like where the creature went or it at all, I'm going to use my action to search and try to find it, if that's okay.
I mean, with your background and the way you played Marlo, I'm saying to you, as you run up to this hedgerow, it's hard for you to see through. You can find a spot to get through if you want to. I'd rather you use, what I'm trying to say is that you can use your action to move through the hedgerow, but I'm giving you a weak spot because you're a goddamn druid halfling with a wanderer, you know.
You know what? I will hold my action. I will hold a erupting earth until I see someone make progress towards me, and that will be I'll be holding a 3rd level.
All right, so you're holding. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I just want to look up one. Marlo.
Yes.
Can you make me a strength saving throw?
Ooh, that is a 17 minus 1, so that's a 16. Oh, wait. Yeah, 16.
You run up to the hedgerow, you know, and you spot, you know, the group gathering up. You can hear fighting going almost directly east of you. And you, like, turn around and you look at the hedgerow. You see one opening that probably only you could fit in easily. And you hold your action, and then as you like start to prepare, the ground gets a little soft. You start sinking.
Oh God.
Up to your knees, like slowly. You are grappled. Actually, let's put this 10-foot square right there. As like, it's not necessary, it's not so much quicksand, it's like walking in a ditch in April in central New York. Everything is just, all of a sudden it becomes moist and mucky, and it's taking more strength then you have to maneuver out of here. That is his turn. Brightbeard, you are up. What?
May I ask a question?
Yes, you may.
I have this trait called Landstride, which moving through non-magical difficult terrain costs me no extra movement. And that means I cannot be slowed or take damage if they have like thorns or spines or something similar. Would that be any of this?
Yeah.
Or grants me anything?
You know, I think it would. So we'll do that when it comes to your turn.
Cool. Thank you.
Brightbeard, you run out. It's like you crest through like Kool-Aid Man through the hedgerow. Connell and Tushar in giant mode just running across the 30 or 40 feet in between the.
My only question is do I have any idea that Door Spear is down?
You do not.
Then I will run out just so I can get within within like 40 feet of the wall of force.
Make me a perception check. I just can't walk away without just saying no. Sorry.
You can. I mean, it's a 16 plus a lot, plus 8.
So before you leave, I'm not saying you would know he's down, but you hear less resistance.
Okay. That's fair. That doesn't change my plans.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay, I will cast a... How close am I to the wall of force?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet.
Perfect. Okay. I cast Spiritual Weapon within the wall of force at 3rd level. Not 3rd level, sorry, 4th level.
Okay. Spiritual Weapon. You're going to drop that in the wall of force?
Yep.
So, none of you can see it, but the ghostly entity from what ship was it?
The Star Sapphire.
The Star Sapphire emanates in there. You get to make an attack. I'm gonna say make it with advantage because this guy don't fucking know. He's trying to break down this fucking invisible wall.
Uh, 16?
16 hits. I think that just hits. Wait, no, it does. 17 is the AC.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yep.
All right, well then, I do that.
All right. Bonus action in movement.
Pulse up. I will attempt. Oh, he's still glowing. He's still glowing because he's. It's not. He stops glowing at the end of my turn. So can I still see him? With the glow from him at least.
No. Oh, actually, is it that the glow ends till the end of your turn?
Yeah, at the end of my turn.
Yeah, then I would say that you probably 10, 20, 30. About 90 feet away from you in the woods. I would say you have like that heat sinking missile kind of feel, you know. So you're right here, and you get the.
I did my full 25. I did my full 25.
You did your full 25. What's the distance you needed for the spell?
I needed to be able to get within. It's 60 feet range.
Okay.
So I needed to be able to get within the range of it.
So I'm gonna say I'll move you back 15 feet. You guys are high enough level where you're not gonna like overrun the boundaries.
In that case, I'd like to turn around and walk back into the woods a little bit.
5,
and
10.
I would like to cast a little cantrip.
Okay.
Sacred Flame. Sacred Flame.
Is that
Actually, you know what? How close? You said I moved 15 feet?
You move 15, you move back 10. You are now 10, 20, 34. Or wait. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35 feet away from him.
Can I get within 15 feet of him?
No, you cannot.
Okay. Then I will do Sacred Flame.
Okay. Is that a save
Dex
or
save.
save? That's a 12.
16. 16 is what he needed.
Woo! All right. Roll for damage.
So, rolling for damage. Not great. 5 points of radiant damage.
All right. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna do my little thing where I can. Hold on, I just gotta see it. I can fly up 10 feet in the. Oh, it's a bonus action. Never mind. I'm good. I used all my move stuff, so.
Okay.
I'll stay there.
All right. Marlo, Nemo, Connell, and Tushar. You are all within range of the forest over here. I need you all to make strength saving throws, please.
What is this against? Just
12.
curious if I have advantage.
The trees are coming to life and dead
Would you
branches.
say, would you say these are plants that are magically created or manipulated to impede movement?
Yes, I would.
All right, advantage, baby.
Sounds like the definition.
Yeah.
That's a nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay.
Damn.
Connell?
That would be a natural 5 for a 4.
Okay, that's a fail. Tushar?
A 12.
A 12. So 2 fails. Connell, Tushar, 13 points of bludgeoning damage as like big trunks just like drop out. You hear the smashing of trees above you, and even before you get a chance to react, just pushing you down. Both of you failed that. You are now both prone with a 20-foot.
Andy,
Yeah.
quick question. How long's a minute? Is that up by now?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so would this count for my my mirror image? Because it says each time a creature targets you with an attack during the spell's duration.
This is a
So
saving,
it's just a.
This is a saving throw.
Okay, that's fine. I was just wondering.
And not an attack. And this is more of like a layer action. Like whoever is controlling this. So both of you are prone, and you both take 13 points. I think. Yeah. Marlo, you still take 6.
Andy, did I take any damage on that?
What was your saving throw?
9.
Not yeah. So 13.
Okay, I missed that.
And Alton, I think, not that this is a good view, but the scenic picture that the movie would pan to in this instance is like third person Alton as all of his group like rushes to the wood lines, and then all of a sudden these trees just start in a trance. And you said 9. You're also prone, pinned down. So that is their turn. Green. All right. I'm asking the wise minds here. He spent a turn banging into this wall, and he couldn't get through it. Can he jump over a wall of force?
Or how tall is it?
He's considered a huge...
Well, I mean, how tall is the wall of force?
10 feet.
If he can jump over 10 feet, I'd say yeah.
I mean, in this case, yes, because that's how we defined it. But in future cases, this can be made a hemisphere.
Yeah.
but this one is not.
We
So,
did establish that.
Yeah.
I also need to roll a concentration check for
actually,
polymorph.
Yeah.
I need to do context for banishment. I'm an idiot.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, fuck all the other ones. I rolled a natural 1.
Well,
So that
this
should go
changes
back.
shit. Here. Let's
I forgot all
see.
about that.
Right here.
I got an 18 on my save.
Okay. So what I will say to you guys that held their actions till the end is you can either grab that spell slot back, or you can take one part of an act. You can take an action, like as a reaction before we start the next round. So before the log thing, if there's any, that doesn't make fucking sense. We already did the damage for that. I'll let you get up or manipulate it. I'm not a fan of if you fucking hold the way I see it, if you're doing a spell, you're starting that incantation in your turn and you're not finishing that incantation until you release the spell. So in my mind, if you hold an action for a spell, you don't burn the slot. But I think rules is written is you actually burn the slot. But I don't agree with that. So I'll let you either pull that back and save that and give you a little bit of movement to situate yourself or take advantage of the terrain, because you weren't involved. But I'll give you I'll let you use your reaction how you wish.
Marlo would like to, if you would allow it, to Misty Step closer to where Dorspira was. 30 feet.
Roll me a d20, add your wisdom and proficiency.
It's an 18 plus
Okay.
wisdom.
All right. Yeah. 30 feet?
It's like 23. Yeah, 30 feet.
Think of this less as a misty step and more as an opportunity as the trees are branching, like breaking down, and you're taking damage. It's like hop, hop, hop. You find an entrance through the thicket. You come in, roll, get to your knee. You can see now 2 of these beasts looking around. One of them looks fucking, hurt. And you can see Dorspira laying there. Oh, actually, I skipped Dorspira. Dorspira, roll me a death save.
Once, baby.
Oh, fuck me. That was a 6.
That's
Alright.
2.
There we go.
So Marlo, you get in, you can see that, but you can't do anything until your turn. That's your reaction. Connell?
Would I be able to Misty Step instead? Because I cast a level 2 Chromatic Orb, or I was going to. It'd be the same spell slot.
Roll me.
And I would just...
Roll a d20, add your
Okay.
int and proficiency. Too sharp?
And proficiency?
Yeah. Is there anything
man,
you want to
okay.
do? Wait, you didn't use your action, did you, Too Sharp? You just ran and spent a key point for Step the Winds. What was your roll, Connell?
It was a 24.
24? Roll me a d4.
Okay.
North,
I would say I would just go
north,
straight ahead
east,
from where I am,
south
too.
and west. North, south, east, and west. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I got a 3.
3. North, south, east. So east. So 30 feet on the opposite side of this tree as you like rip through the incantation. Poof! And on the other side of this large tree is another one of these huge creatures that just comes out of the black smoke and appears in front of you. long, snorting, fully energized, completely angry. So that's Marlo and Connell.
Do I see Door Spirit down?
Yeah. Yeah. Tushar?
I'm gonna get up again. Freaking trees.
All right.
I see just forest, right? I can't
Yeah,
step through it like
I'm
you were
gonna say
saying.
giant form. You can just step through that using this reaction that I'm giving you because you guys didn't actually get to do anything cool this turn. So I'm trying to be nice that way. Because I hate burning fucking actions. There's nothing worse than that. So.
And I'm not even sure if Monk can do like a half whatever just to get up because they can keep up or whatever, but I'll research that later.
I think in your giant form, you can get up and take like 3 steps and be through this thick part of the entrance of the forest if you like.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You can see Marlo. It's hard to see Connell from where you are. I'll just say that. We'll put you like right here. All right. And you can see your spear laying on the ground and 2 beasts in front of you.
Okay.
We already did the damage for the layer action. That brings us to here. 14 plus 2. Alton, what's your DC? You're muted. Still muted.
$17.
All right.
But the mute actually helped me because I initially told you that my DC was 18, and it's not. It's only
That's
17.
fine. He rolled a 16 on his acrobatics check. I'm gonna play his jump against your Arcana, and you keep him in there. So you're good. It is now Alton's turn.
Already. Well, there's a certain sort of pile up. I need to take a look at the bird's eye view through twitch.tv/Wayward Runs.
Come on, big view.
Oh, this isn't helping as much as I thought it would.
Can you give me a sit rep on where the bad guys are?
All right, so you're right there, running across this gap between the vineyards and the threshold of the forest. Brightbeard got clunked by a branch that was thrown down. Marlo just vanished into the trees, and then, like, a half a second later, Connell, like, magic, and Tushar just Kool-Aid Man through that shit. So the only, like, easy entrance is following Tushar's.
Yeah, but, like, am I all alone?
You are currently all alone. And the sloth is, like, 5 feet a turn, slowly tracking you.
I feel like I should just put the sloth on the cart, too, but... Alright, well...
And everybody's more piling up over on this side of the woods.
Get the sloth, put him in the tower. We can experiment on him.
It all feels like not an Alton move.
Yeah, fair.
So what are you doing, Alton? Tell me an Alton move, please.
All right, I'm gonna just try to maintain concentration. I want to find someplace with better cover. I mean, I know you mentioned those fences are all crushed down, but is there anything that I can do for cover?
No, Jeff, you've been to winery before. When you're out in the grapes, there is absolutely no fucking cover. The closest cover you can see is the forest that your friends are entering now. And that is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet will get you right up next to Brightbeard.
All right. I will absolutely head towards Brightbeard purely because FOMO, really. Everyone else is up there.
He's pinned down by like a branch that is forked out and one point is stuck into the ground.
Can I do anything to assist that, or did I use my full action to get there?
No. You use your movement to get there. If you want to remove this, how would you like to try to?
Well, once again, it's not going to be my greatest of triumphs, but please let me roll something with dexterity. If not, then athletics, I guess.
Shoot fire at me, dude. Burn it off.
You think so? Well, all right.
Use the dagger. Cut it.
Roll me.
Actually,
wait, yeah. I got this sweet dagger, and I wear it around my neck, like a medicine.
You're gonna stab Brightbeard?
Well, I thought I was cutting.
You're gonna cut the tree with a dagger?
Yeah.
burn it off me, man.
Yeah, you're right.
You want to know where I was going? I was going to let you make an intelligence check with proficiency.
All right. Well, you know what?
Really
why don't we start there? Let's go with intelligence check. I could really use
You're the smart
some
one.
intelligence right now.
You bore the stick off of Tim.
Guys, you got to understand that I am emoji bat symbol.
Yeah, I got you.
Emoji.
What's your intelligence roll?
That's a 16.
A 16. All right, that's good enough. You want to know what you do? You run across the way. You whip out this super magical fucking staff that you have. You calculate as you're running the dimensions of this fucking log, and you find the perfect point for you to put your staff in and use your old ass to lift it up and flip it off of him because you're fucking smart, dude. And that's what you do. And now you're not being held prone anymore, Door Spirit, but that does take your action.
Can I just say, Andy, that I love you?
It's the only instance where you can see Alton doing a strength thing, like a strength kind of thing, but the calculations are put up on the screen as he's running, like 3/4 times half. All right, sorry.
You hit the
Go
full
on,
strength.
Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
That introspective. Yeah, I love it.
All right. So you are not prone anymore, Brightbeard, but that uses all your shit, Alton. Connell, you are up.
All right.
You are on the other side of this tree as this beast re-enters.
Okay. How far am I from the guy that's super fucked up next to Dorspira?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 50 feet you can get in his range.
Okay. I am going to... Do I just see Dorspira? Is that it? It's just Dorspira and the big guy?
Yeah.
Or the two big guys?
Yeah, and Dorspira is limp.
Yeah. Okay. But I don't see anything else, right?
No. No, not from where you are.
Okay, cool. So what I'll do is I'll run to Dorspira, and I will attack the guy that's super fucked up next to him, and I'll use my bonus action to dash
15
to get there.
So as you run past this guy, he has 10 foot of reach. He is taking an opportunity
Go for it.
to swipe at you. That is a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Alrighty, you take 8 and 4 is 12 plus 6, 18 points of damage just like raked across your back. Like, I'm gonna say that pushes you another 5 feet, so you can get right in front of the dude that Dorspira royally fucked up.
Funny story, I rolled for my mirror image to have it hit one. I needed a 6, I rolled a 3, so it hits.
Perfect.
Okay, so I will run up to him and do the old famous booming blade.
Alrighty, roll for an attack.
All right.
This
One
spell
second.
Shar and Dorspira are pretty much on deck.
Okay, that would be a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so let's do 1 second. Those. I'll roll the thunder damage first. Okay, 5 thunder damage, and then 7 points of piercing damage.
You shove the rapier up under like its sternum. Easy, like too easy. That ripple from the booming blade that you're used to, but the exterior of this beast keeps it contained. Steps back, 1 step, not leaving your thing.
Okay.
Like, back legs are on their knees. He's not on his feet anymore. He is fucking barely alive.
Okay. Yep. I forgot to say I would have pumped a frost thing into him, but don't worry about it. That would be the rest of my turn then.
Alright, so you only get 1 attack?
Yeah, I only have 1 attack, and I use my bonus action to run there.
Okay. Alright, so that brings us to Tan Dude. Sloth's movement speed. He is gonna just slowly crawl 5 feet. Probably only Alton sees the sloth like putting his claws out and dragging himself on the belly like a prone crawl, across the way.
Be careful.
Sure.
Don't forget to be careful.
You step through this. Not so much as like a comical Kool-Aid man. My apologies. Like a fucking professional that has nasty fucking abilities. You can see Connell dash across, and with the little bit of light from his booming blade, you see Dorspira's limp body laying on, and another one of these gnarly fucking beasts emanates, and the shadows of Nemo's banishment is still dissipating at this point. What would you like to do, my dude?
I would like to run up to Dorspira.
Alright, so 5,
says,
10,
"Oh, yeah."
15, 20.
Oh, yeah.
20 gets you right up to Dorspira's tiny, limp body, for at least you in this
Now,
form.
perfect. Just a quick left-right. Is it imminent threat, or do I have a second?
Connell's definitely fucking up the dude that's already fucked up, but the guy to the right that just came through, he is fresh, and the snorts and the groans, and he is angry, and he's definitely a fucking crap.
Okay. Yeah. So... Alright, you can tell me if I can't do this or not. I'm going to... I have my Warhammer out. I'm going to pump that and get my wings.
Okay. Bam.
And I want to pick him up and ixnay out of there.
Connell, Marlowe, it suddenly gets cold. As you see these spectral ice wings rip out of Tushar's body, and both of you are perceptive enough. You see, like, Tushar's facial form and his body form slip into that more, like, that dragon, the dragons that you have fought. His body morphs into a little bit more, like, historical kind of dragon form. As these wings, you're gonna pick up Dorospira.
Yep.
All right, pick them up. What are you doing?
And with the rest of my movement, I want to fly away.
Okay. What's your flying speed? 60?
I think it's the same. I think, yeah. I mean,
Would you
I don't
fly
know what's
away?
calculated it out.
All right. So here, let me describe this, because you are a fucking soldier and a perceptive soldier. You see Marlo.
Yeah.
So I just want to say that you know, you do see her.
I want to get him out of Dodge enough to, like, if my friends are just, like, on the other side of the hedge.
So this is the dude that's all fucked up from Dorospira. This is the dude that's not. So technically, if you wanted to just grab him and fly him that way, I'm just giving you a little meta. All right? Or you can go up. Your choice. But this canopy is heavy, and even with your form, it would take several turns for you to get him to ground.
Well, I can, let me just pick him up and get him closest to our group of friends over there.
So you, like, scoop him up and you run around. I would imagine as easy would be in your giant form. You can cradle Dorospira in your hands, run up to Marlo, kind of kneel down and have your spectral wings, like, go down the backside, like, sink into the ground like a ice shield. That's fucking dope as fuck.
I have that as a reaction thing for later, but
I think that's tight. Dorospira.
I have a question for you, Andy.
What's up?
I have this cool little little thing I have where I can succeed on a saving throw because I have a legendary action. Is a death saving throw under the guise of said thing that you gave me.
Roll me a d20 for your death save as your turn starts.
13.
That is a success. Yes, I will let you use that for that, but there's no point in... You're just so used to bad dice rolls that you're prefacing every action with the chance of a horrible dice roll. Good job.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just playing the game the way I see best fit.
All right. Connell, you are going to get 3 attacks from this guy.
Okay.
First one is a 16, second one is a 14, third one is a 26.
First 2 miss, and what was the second one? 20. It doesn't matter, hits.
26.
So only the third one hits.
All right, so 7 plus 7 is 14, plus 2 is 16, plus 6 is 22 points, and a con save.
Okay, let me see if it hits my mirror image.
Oh, yeah.
So it does hit my first mirror image.
All right, so one's gone. Here.
I have 2 left.
All right, took that off. I'm gonna end tonight's session right here. On the beginning of
we finish the round?
Yeah, you want to? All right, Marlo. Marlo's up.
This is going to be easy. I'm going to perform a medicine check on Dorospira and try to stabilize him. It's a 28.
Yeah. He's not to 1 hit point, but you can, you assess the damage and start applying the wounds. Applying aid to those wounds. He needs healing.
And then I'd like to instruct Tushar. I got it from here. Take on that other one and make sure he doesn't get over here. And Nemo, I cannot heal. Use the staff. Kind of directing the team.
Yeah, I'd say like Nemo hears that through the thicket. You guys are only within 30 feet of each. You're within earshot. But you hear Marlowe from inside the woods, like calling out, asking for aid. With Door Spirit. Also, you do too, Alton. Anything else you want to do?
Once he's kind of stabilized, I want to just take a few steps towards the tree so I can get a straight line towards the other fresh creature.
Okay. Step over here. Easy enough.
And that's my turn.
All right.
I'll do my best to assist Marlowe in any way I can.
Brightbeard.
You said, am I within, can I get within 30 feet of everyone?
Yeah, you now hear Marlowe's voice. You have a direct path. You can beat through the bush.
Knowing that Marlowe gave me this staff, I look at it, having never used it before, though I am attuned to it. Brightbeard looks at it, kind of not sure what to do, and he'll say a prayer to the Wild Mother. He'll just say, may you hear the wind blow as you set out into the world. May you see the glory of the untamed path among the canopy of trees. May you ride the strength of the river running in your veins, the ocean waves beating in your heart. May you feel her presence in all ways wild and free. And I'll slam the staff down, and I'll do a mass cure wounds.
What's the range on that?
That is 30 feet.
30 feet, and the radius on mass cure wounds?
Give me a second. Maybe I was misreading that. So, oh, it's a 60 feet range and 30 feet area, which is why I wanted to be within 30 feet.
Okay. So you can hit. I mean, you could hit everybody in your team.
That is what I want to do. So that's 5 charges. And I will cast that. And sorry. Apparently I have to go to my spells to do that.
Endure Spirit.
Where is my
Yes.
spell? Alright, whatever. I'll just do it with real dice. Trying to save time.
Yeah.
It's so 3d8, I believe. So that's 20 hit points to everyone, including myself.
And as you're drifting off towards the light of your patron, like that moment of like peace, like accepting, ready to go on, knowing what's happened, you've done your best. Oh, you wake up and feel fucking immense pain as your body is shredded to everything. You are healed for, whatever the hit points that Nemo here heals you for, and you're laying on the ground looking up as you see Tushar, giant form with his wings, getting ready to go. Marlowe dashes off. That's the end of the round. Let's go ahead. It's 11:30, guys.
I love it.
We'll end right there.
Alright, the last thing you'll see Door Spirit do is pull the scarf that Marlo made out of his back pocket where he always keeps it, and he just kind of lays down and puts it on his chest, and it's just not moving too much.
And as we wrap up this session, Saturday we have the Chaos Chronicles. Next Tuesday we have Son of Shadows. So make sure you tune in.
Who are royally effed.
Yeah, but how would you always know if we go online?
Geez, I don't know. One of the mics.
I think you can. What is it? Oh yeah, they have this follow or like button, and then when we come online, you actually see like when we're on. So that's pretty cool. Good way to follow
fucking
us.
Easy.
Hit
You
those
should do
notification
that.
bells too.
And where did we get our minis?
I don't know where.
Shop AE, Shop Andy, and D.
On Etsy.
I gotta work on that. It's good. It's good stuff. New printers, high def. Just come get it. Everybody else.
Plethora of all your D&D mini needs.
Woo-hoo.
One stop.
Love you. Be safe.